This is your chapter 2, Introduction to Database Management System or DBMS. The topics that will be discussed today are data, database, components of database, types of database, database management system or DBMS, and advantages of database management system. Before we start DBMS, you must know what is data. You already know that a computer is an electronic machine that processes data to give information. People use computers to process data. Data is simply refers to raw facts and figures. This may be in the form of numbers, alphabets, images, or a combination of all. Now see here some example of data like Ram, Boy, A9, Guwahati, etc. Okay, so when we process data to make it meaningful and useful, then it is called information. Now if we process the above data Ram, Boy, A9, Guwahati, then we can get an information like Ram is a boy from Guwahati who reads in class 9 section A. So this is your meaningful data, means this is your information. Got it? Now database. A database is a way of storing and organizing data in one or more related tables in such a way that the desired information can be easily accessed and edited and retrieved. So some areas where we use database are like your attendance register of your class that is maintained by your class teacher. Another one is the contact list of your mobile phone where you can store your near and dear ones numbers. Okay, a personal telephone directory, that is also one database. Issue of books in a library, so that is also database. In railways and airlines also we see the database for schedules and reservations. Okay, so there are many areas in our daily life we use database. Components of database or database objects. I already told you that in a database we store the data in one or more tables. So table is the component of database. In a table, data is organized in rows and columns. Each row in a table is known as records and each column is known as fields, and the table is called a relation. Okay. So in this example, name, class, piece, these are the fields name of the school database. Okay, and your records are Raja 8 Guwahati. This is one row, so this row is one record. Rani 8 Tejpur, this is another row, so this is also one record. Bina 7 Guwahati, this is the third record. So there are 3 records in this database, and columns are known as fields. So how many fields are here? 3 fields are here: name field, class field, and place field. Next one is your query. A question about the data in a database is called a query. For example, which students are scoring above 90%? Which books are from the BPP publications, etc. So a query is used to extract the desired information from a table or multiple tables. The result of a query consists of records or fields that satisfy a conditions of the query. third component is forms. Whenever you sit for an exam or want to take admission, then you do the form fill up. In the form, you put some information about you. Similarly, in database management system also, we get forms. Forms are designed to enter data into a database. It allows the user to add or update data in one record at a time. It is easier to enter data into the database fields through a well-designed form rather than a table. Number 4 is reports. Reports is an effective way to organize and summarize data for viewing or printing. So, if you need only some data from the whole database, then you can take out those data and you can organize those data and you can take out the prints also. Then that will be your reports. Now the different types of database. We can use different types of database. Number 1 is flat file database. In flat file database, all the data is organized in a single table. For example, MS Excel. Number 2 is relational database. In relational database, we use multiple tables and each table serving a particular purpose. And all the tables we can link by using a common field that is known as primary key. For example, the database used in MS Access, database used in MySQL, database used in Oracle, etc. are some examples of your relational database. And in this chapter, we are going to discuss relational database management system. And one example of that relational database management system is MS Access.